Gotta support that, man. Gotta support it. Make them do the stuff you want them to do. You know, rather than stand around on the side complaining, why don't you try to get him to do the stuff you want him to do?
So what about those that say, man, he's just a black face on Empire?
Well, then sit in the side and let it happen. I can't tell you nothing. The only thing I can say is this. Everybody who gets anything out of them has a lobby. So where's our lobby? Besides Negroes walking around talking about what ain't happening, where's the lobby that makes them do what they're supposed to do? You know, that's all I can say. You know, it's easy to criticize, very easy to do nothing.
True, but they have lobbies and they have lobbies. Now, the lobbies, the lobbies from corporate America and Wall Street, they seem to have done very well.
Then you have to put up your hands and come out and give up. You either got to fight the enemies or you got to stop bullshitting.
He seems to be
that's all.
He seems to be supporting a lot of stuff, man, that's not necessarily in our
Tell him to stop. Tell him to stop. You rather have Bush? You know, you got to tell him to stop then. If he doing shit you don't like, you have to do the same thing with anybody. Stop that. Don't do that. Do this. But just to stand around, man. We just had Bush 6 months ago. I don't know. People's memory is fucked up. You know, I mean, oh God, Bush. Jesus Christ. Well, I don't know. Maybe we got it too good.
Is it reasonable to believe, man, that Obama is the real decision maker up there? I mean, it's just him by himself. We're talking about make him stop.
Well, the thing is, if you can't believe anything, you can't do anything.
Yeah, I'm saying. What is the reality?
The reality is, what are you going to do? What are you going to make? What reality can you make?
I'm talking about the reality of whether he's the shot caller up there or not the shot caller.
The shot caller is always corporate America. It's a capitalist society.
Okay, all right.
Imperialism calls the shots. Yeah. Even when he put that stuff about them banks, you see, what is it? 6 months later, they back in his goddamn. But I think the stuff he did was worth doing, and I support it. You know, but I still believe that in the end, it's up to us. We have to do it. We have to make him call the shot. Why did stuff change in the 60s? Because black people determined they was going to do that. They said, no, this is not going no further. Fuck y'all. This is what's happening. Till you do that again, it's going to be that way. You know, it's always going to rest on us, what we do. You know, what we do.
And when you say we, you're talking about who?
I'm talking about the Afro-American people and all those other people that feel oppressed by the system. But remember now, you got Negroes. It ain't like it was in the 60s. You got a lot of Negroes with power and money, you know. And at the same time, they talk a lot of bullshit, but you got, what's his name? What's the guy who made E.T.?
Spielberg.
Spielberg is getting ready to make the history of Martin Luther King.
Okay.
You mean there's no black people that can do that? I mean, Oprah, 50 Cent, Jay-Z, you know, all them ball players,
so you say,
boxers.
What are you saying? We need to hold their feet to the fire, man, or what? No, they
backward. They need to be told they backward.
Yeah.
I mean, you got these people running there making $1 million talking about guns and shit, and then jump on a plane and go to the next city, mess up some more human beings' minds. Yeah. You know, but how come Spielberg is making the Martin Luther King story? Huh? How come Oprah ain't making it? Quincy Jones or the Jackson family, or, you know what I mean? It's like corny. Then they gonna complain about it, you know, but they ain't doing it.
Did you attend the 100-year celebration of NAACP?
No, man, no.
You didn't make that?
No, they didn't even. They said they had 100 years of black authors. They didn't have my name in there.
You gotta be kidding.
They didn't have Sonia Sanchez's name in there.
No.
They didn't have Toni Morrison's name in there.
Who would they have in there?
Negroes that write them little sex books. You know.
So half the people out here at the fair should have been there then.
Hey, I'm telling you.